In these two videos, we're going to walk you through a few examples of putting an ebook cover together, in this case ebook or e-box, for my download protector. And if you have downloads, believe me, they need to be protected. But at any rate, we're going to do some abbreviated assembly here. And in this first video here, we're going to take a look. This is what George and Alex, this is part of their package here. And this is what you get when you get their make your own ebook covers. Now we're going to go into cover art here and open that up, and we've got sample fronts, spines, and tops, which is what you're going to need for your ebook or e-box, whichever the case may be. And let's go in here and look through for what we want. And what I already know that we want money mix, and money mix 4 is what we're going to use for our base. But we can't open it up here. We're going to have to use the GIMP here. And let's bring all that to the front. Hit Control O, and this is the same folder, and we want GIMP covers here, and cover art, and let's go into the front and go down here to money mix. Money mix 4, double click that, and we're going to resize this and save this as its own image, and then we'll bring it all in when we get ready to put it together. We're going to bring them all together into a with a reflection. We're going to probably want it like around 1,000 by 2,000 image window, just to accommodate everything. At any rate, let's go up and size the image, scale the image, and we're going to want this, we want it 500. Let's go ahead and unlink it. We don't have to worry too much about distortion in this case. Let's make it 500 wide by 700 tall, and hit scale. And now let's save this as front 12 and an XCF image. So let's go ahead and hit Control Shift Save. I'm a keyboard fanatic. You can go up to the menu if you like. And we're going to call this front, and we'll call the spine when we open that up. We'll call that spine 12 and the top 12. So let's call this front 12. And of course it's already XCF. If it wasn't, we would go down here and pick it, but it's already XCF, so we're cool. Let's go ahead, and we want to save that in our we have a folder, cover art, and we'll save it in there. And let's go ahead and save. Now let's do a little work on our cover here, our front, and let's hit the text key, and let's start with yellow. So we'll go down to the text area and select our color, and we'll select yellow, hit OK. We're going to want to go in here and select what type we want. Verdana bold for our main headline here, our main heading. Verdana bold, and we'll make it 40. So let's hit 40. Go in now. When you're doing ebooks, you would like to turn off this little, it's usually checked, but we want to uncheck anti-aliasing, because we want sharp letters, especially you're going to be rotating this and looking at it at an angle, so you don't want everything smoothed out. You want it as sharp as possible. So just remember to turn off anti-aliasing if you're doing text for a book. So let's go ahead and type in Wheats That's going to be our headline, or our heading, I should say. It's going to be Wheat's Safe House down here. This is basically what I show you how to do in GIMP HTML header. So we're not going to go through all of it, but what we would do here is, since we're in here, let's hit Control A to select it all and Control C for copy. So that now let's go into the Move tool to get out of that text. And now let's go back into text and let's select black and hit OK. And this is all okay. Now when we click in here, all we have to do is just click and then hit Control V for paste, and we've already copied this from the other one, only we now have it in black. So I'm not gonna go ahead and do all of this. Let's go into our Move tool here. When this is activated, when this particular layer is activated, which it is here, we would go ahead and right click it and edit layer attributes to give it like a black color. So let's do that right now, and we would call this black. That's so we can locate it easy in the layer palette there. So it's now called black. Let's we have it selected. Now we have to click inside of it. We don't necessarily have to move it, but we do have to click inside of it if we want to use the arrow keys. So let's pull it up close. And now we can use the arrow keys to fine-tune this, just to bring it up and then over a little bit more. And then we would add the other layer and then do the Wheat Safe House and all the others. We can also throw in a couple images. Let's see what we have here. We've got a house here that we're going to put in. Let's double-click that. Let's select that. Control C for copy. Now we go back and we're going to in the edit menu we want to paste as a new layer, and then we can bring it down here, and then we have a soldier that we're going to have facing in on this side. We just rotate him horizontally, just flip him and use it over here, and that will give us our front. We're going to pull these together in the next video, and then we'll add a shadow to all of them, or not a reflection, I should say. We're going to add a reflection. We also are going to add could add a shadow later, but there's not time in the video. But we're going to put the reflection in, and then we're going to head and put it together as an e-box, just for you to see what you can do with the GIMP. So thanks for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next section.